All right, we are going to talk a little bit about here how to measure an object with the correct number of sig figs. We've already talked about if I give you a number, how many sig figs you are. Now you need to determine it by measuring. And what we always do, we write all the numbers we're 100% certain of, and then we put one more out there that we have to guess. So for example, if this was our problem, okay, we would know for sure, oops, sorry, I'm not meaning to mark here. We know for sure that it's at the 20, so I know for sure I've got a 2, okay? This little mark here, yeah, it's at the 0.5, but it doesn't tell us anything, okay? So all I know for certain is it's 20, okay? So then I go out one more that I have to guess, and I would guess this line, I'd say 28, and that's in millimeters, okay? So all the digits you know for sure, plus one more out you guess. Next one's a little bit more accurate, okay? We know for sure, again, the first number we're for sure of is that we have a 20. And then we know for sure we have a 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know for sure it's 28. And then we have to do one more that we have to guess. So I'm going to have my dot. And then I would say that that one would be at a 0.1. And that is millimeter. This last digit, this 1, is going to be read differently by every single person because it's an estimated digit. If you did 28.2, I would say that would be a fantastic answer for that. Just don't do anything that's totally outrageous like 28.9. It's obviously not that high. Okay. Next one, same idea. Okay. I know for sure that it's at a 20. Okay. Now there's no other graduations on here, so this is the only number I know for sure is the 20, so we'll guess again, and I would guess this maybe at 23 millimeters. Okay, and again, everybody does it a little differently because that last digit is a guess. So that's some rulers. Okay, next one is some graduated cylinders. Okay, when we read graduated cylinders, we always read at the bottom of the meniscus, okay, that bottom of that curve. And so I would say we know for sure that it's 30, so I know for sure I have a 3. And then I don't know the next one, so I'm going to have to guess, so that's going to be the last digit, and I would guess that maybe at 33 milliliters. Notice I'm putting a milliliter or whatever unit we have with that one, okay? Next one over, okay, again, I know for sure it's at a 30. So I've got my 3, and then I have 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know for sure that it's at 35. And then not quite there at the 36. I'm going to guess this one at about 35.4 milliliters. Again, that last digit's going to be estimated. Some of you might see it a little differently. Next one, again, I know that I have a 40. So I've got my 4, and then I'm going to read the bottom again of the meniscus, and I'm going to guess that at about 42 milliliters. Okay, so that's how you read graduated cylinders. Again, some more practice here. Rulers. Okay, let me get this so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I know for sure I've got a 3, and I know I have a 0.1. 0.2, so I know for sure it's at least 3.2, and then now I guess, and again, everybody guesses that differently. I'm going to say 3.23 centimeters. Okay, another graduated cylinder. Okay, again, read the bottom of the meniscus, and so we're going to have for sure 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, miscounted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know for sure it's at least 26, and then I'm going to guess that last one at 3. Again, that last one will be estimated. Okay, another bigger graduated cylinder here. I know for sure that it is actually 30, and then I'm going to guess, let's say 33 milliliters. Okay, more ruler practice. Okay, again, this one I would estimate, I'm just going to do it really quickly, 3.8 centimeters. Next one over, I would say that this one is 23, okay, and that is milliliters on that one as well. So that's rulers, graduated cylinders, okay? Now, the one thing that you're going to work today with is you're going to work with one of those burettes, and burettes are weird, okay? So let me show you how you read a burette, okay? What's odd with them is that the lower number is up at the top and the higher number is down below. They run backwards, okay? Which makes figuring it out a little more on the tricky side, okay? So here's how you do this. And since they run backwards, okay, when we did our graduated cylinders, okay, we read up, okay? We read from up on the bottom. When we do burettes like this, we're going to read on the top heading on down, okay? And again, we read the bottom of this lovely meniscus that's hanging out down there, okay? And so what I have, okay, I know for sure it's at 11.5, 12.0, and I know for sure it's at 12.5. So what I'm going to start off with writing, I'm going to start writing my 12 because I know for sure it's a 12, okay? And then again, I knew we have 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. There's the 0.5, and I know I'm at the 0.6. I haven't hit the 0.7 yet, but I'm at the 0.6, so we're going to get 12.6, okay? And then now this is where you do the estimation of this meniscus. And I'm going to estimate that at probably, I think I'm going to do a 9, okay? So we're going to have 12.69, and the unit on this is milliliters, okay? So you read from the top down on burettes rather than the bottom up like we did in the other ones. And that's it. So what you're going to be doing now, okay, is there are whole bunches of lab equipment spread out across the room, and you are going to go to those various pieces of lab equipment and measure them with the correct number of sig figs. Then take your paper back up to the sub, and he will write down what the actual measurement is, and then you will need to figure out the percent error for your measurements, okay? So good luck and happy measuring.